Hi everybody, welcome back to Mediocre Whiskey Review. I'm Jill and it's Tasty Tuesday. Stick around. Alright everybody, it is Tasty Tuesday. So today we are tasting a very tasty taste of whiskey. I got nothing, forget that. We're doing Four Roses Small Batch Select today. I picked this up a while back. I hadn't tried this one. I had the single barrel, I think, and I liked it really well. Thought it was very good. I still have some, but I had seen somebody say that they thought this was better than the single barrel. So I figured I'd pick it up and give her a shot. Now, out of character for me, I did some research on it. By research, I mean like I read what was on the label, and then I read this little tag here. I did go to their website to get a little more information. So while we're waiting, you're gonna learn something today, okay? While you're learning, go like and subscribe and comment and, you know, do all the things until I'm done yakking my jaws, and then we'll get into sniffing and tasting, okay? So this is 104 proof, and on the front of the label it says it is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey crafted from 6 unique bourbons. And then on this beautiful little card that comes on it, it says, and I quote, Four Roses Small Batch Select is yet another fine example of why our distillery is so unique. For this new bourbon, I selected 3 of our proprietary yeast strains, V, K, and F, and used both mash bills. Now, I did not know what the mash bills were. That's why I had to go to their website and find what the mash bills were. So they have mash bill B and mash bill E. Mash bill B is 60% corn, 35 rye, and 5 barley. And mash bill E is 75 corn, 20 rye, and 5 barley. So mash bill B would be their higher rye bourbon, which again, didn't know. That's new information to me. So I'm so glad to have that information. What else it says on there is Small Batch Select is a mingling of 6 and 7-year-old bourbons. It is non-chill filtered to give a more straight from the barrel flavor while remaining mellow and smooth at 104 proof. It says the bourbon retains the richness and depth of 6 of our 10 bourbon recipes, exhibiting a complexity and character greater than the sum of its parts. And it does list on here what recipes are in here. It's just a lot of letters, and I'm not going to bore you with that much, okay? I've bored you enough already. So we are going to jump right in. And I think I've had 1 pour out of this so far. And to be 100% honest, completely transparent, I did not like it. It wasn't bad. I think it was the day. I was in a bad mood. I had a bad day. And I opened it up, took a sip, and I was like, yeah, I don't like it. I was throwing a little baby fit about it probably. But I'm getting some fruit. Some fruit on the nose. Maybe cherry. So I'm definitely getting a little bit of cherry on the nose. There's some other fruit I can't pull out. I feel like it's been a long day at work, and I just got home and my words are not broken. I talk a lot at work. And so when I come home, it's like my mouth says, now we're done. I don't want to do that anymore. I feel like I'm smelling a grain of some sort. And it said it's got both of the mash bills in it, so what is the grain? I don't know. I'm going to say that I can smell a bit of corn. And that's, I really think I'm stretching for that. But there's something not like vanilla and caramel or fruity in there. Okay, let's give her a sip. It is Tasty Tuesday, so we try to keep these quick, right? Let's do it. So the back end, I can definitely get that, I'm going to say rye spice. But right at the front was a hint of vanilla, but it was like the mouthfeel was really good. I really liked the mouthfeel on it, and it looks pretty viscous. It's sticking to the glass pretty good. It has left a little bit of a dry feeling, but I'm starting to think that maybe that's just me, because I feel like everything I've been drinking lately has left my mouth feeling a little bit dry. So maybe that's just me. Maybe not. I can 100% say that the first time I opened this, it had to definitely be my mood, because this is really good, actually. It's I can get the vanilla, but there's like a whole other set of flavors in there, and my brain right now won't pick out different ones, but they're good flavors. Let's try one more time. We got to do sip 3. The nose is really opening up on it as well. I probably had this in my glass for like, I don't know, 3 minutes before I started the video, so not very long at all. That's almost got like a cinnamon bun, not the frosting. There's no frosting on it, but there's like a cinnamon roll fresh out of the oven. That's very pleasant. All right, last sip. Vanilla. There's definitely some like dried cherry. I'm not getting the cinnamon on the palate like I did on the nose right there. That's just really pleasant, and that's the rice spice that I got on that very first sip. I'm not pulling anymore currently. So that's actually very pleasant. I'm very pleased with this little fella right here. So yeah, so now my next, so I have this one and I have the single barrel. My next goal in the Four Roses line would be to get a single barrel proof. I have yet to see one in person, in a store anywhere. A friend of mine had some, but that was so early in my tasting that I couldn't, because the high proof and all that. And now I'm at a place now where I prefer, like, I think the sweet spot for me is anywhere between like 102 and like 112 maybe, maybe even 15. Any more than that and it feels very hot. It feels very ethanol. But I have noticed that a couple drops of water will pull that down, and it's very bearable. So anyway, that's what I got today for this Four Roses Single Barrel Select Tasty Tuesday. I hope that y'all have had the most amazing week. You guys go be nice to each other. Do something nice for somebody, and I will see you guys, well, I'll see you on Friday. Cheers.